Okay, so this is part 2 of lesson 6. We're working on activity 6.3, Does the Order Matter? This is on page 137 in your workbook. All right. So this particular setup right here is not in the workbook. And the first question I want to ask you is, do you think the order matters when adding signed numbers? All of these situations right here, we are with addition, right? So if we start out at A and we think about 3 plus 2, that equals 5. If we reverse the order over here in column B, 2 plus 3, that still equals 5. If we go down to the second one, 5 plus negative 9. So we start out at a positive 5 and we go down negative 9. That will leave us at a negative 4. If we start out at a negative 9 and go up 5, that will leave us at a negative 4. So the order does not matter when you are adding. Go ahead and pause the video in a moment and see if you can go through each of these and find the answer. If you have the same answer in both columns, then most likely you have done it correctly. And you will notice that the order in addition does not matter. All right, this next card is in your book on page 137. It says find the value of each subtraction expression. You were supposed to be able to do this with a partner, but since you're home alone, I'm just going to have you guys do both columns. So go ahead and pause the video, go through column A and solve those, go through column B, solve all of those, and see what you get. All right. So hopefully you went ahead and paused the video before I switched over here so that you can see the answers. It says, what do you notice about the expressions in column A compared to column B? Well, let's go back and look real quick. So in column A, we can see we started out with 3, take away 2. And in column B, we reversed the order, 2, take away 3. All right, so when we do that, we'll end up with 2 answers that are opposite of each other. We have a 1 and a negative 1. What do we notice about those values? That they are opposites, which is known as the additive inverses of each other. So in addition, when you switch the order, it doesn't matter. In subtraction, when you switch the order, it does matter. You will get a different answer, and those 2 answers are the additive inverse of each other. Okay, so I'm just going to go skip to the end and read the learning targets for this lesson 6. I can find the difference between 2 rational numbers, so doing subtraction with integers. And I understand how to subtract positive and negative numbers in general. All right, so once you finish watching both of these videos, then go ahead to the next assignment in Schoology, which is to complete all of the lesson 6 practice problems.